Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. We're going to just get some cards and see what comes out and go from there. This is my third time trying to record this with this bundle of cards. Energy is very interesting and potent. As always, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it does resonate with you, please give that energy transfer, and give this video a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. It's the only way the algorithm can actually know, what's going down. Okay, so somebody was under a glamour spell. Somebody's in dire need of passion. There is success coming around the corner, and your true love is connecting? I don't know. I'm just going to read these. We'll see. You've got wisdom, grace, creativity, authenticity, inspiration, damn. They just said somebody's been manifesting all of that off of your energy. And they've been trying to screw with your looks. Trying to make you think you're not attractive. So go ahead and ground your energy. And identify like where that cord is living at in your body. You're going to see it light up. It's going to be like massive, and it's going to be pink, and it's going to be green. Identify and see it. Clear, cancel, and release. Cut your cord. Toss up a mirror and send them back to that individual, whoever that happens to be. It doesn't really matter. It'll go where it needs to go. Knowingly, unknowingly. And place them in a mirror and allow them to unfold their lessons, right? Take a deep breath, opening up your heart-centered consciousness, grounding your energy a little bit more, opening your wings, stepping into the vibration of compassion, allowing it to rise up in you, sparking your light of creation and activating your passion for this life, your passion for exploration, your passion for growth, your passion to love wholeheartedly. Allow that to completely fill into your aura, plugging in the areas where you felt unlovable, where you felt like nothing worked out for you, where your energy was stuck, where you were operating out of a lower vibration, right? And allow it to just clear and upgrade, right? Just as DNA sequences, those two strands kind of dance with each other, let that energy dance in your vibration. It's you working with you, right? You already know how to run energy. You already know how to move your frequency, right? I'm just helping guide the energy so that you can really, truly release this stuff. Because it's time for you to step into a new paradigm. It's time for you to truly elevate from where you've been to like where you're going, right? I only want to see what is current reality and future reality. Bam. Those chicks are flipping the fuck out, yo. Because all the work they did, like judgment is playing out. Like their old magic and their old way of manipulating energy. Oh, they just found this out a couple days ago. Like they can't do the same shit they've been doing. Like nothing is working. All of the veils are falling. Like people's consciousness and their ability to be enthralled with the way that they're operating has literally completely cut off. So now comes regeneration, right? Keep envisioning like your desired outcome, right? Like you're the one controlling the pathways. People are not controlling the pathways for you. Your job is to only activate their karma, right? So like this, the quicker you raise your frequency and you just hold space to allow people, like you're going to start reading people like it's crazy. Like you're going to know exactly what they're thinking. You're going to know exactly where they're moving. You're going to know everything, right? I'm getting somebody like blasted open their kundalini, and it activated their psychic gifts. Somebody's actually like surveying land. I just saw an orb fly by. Maybe the camera picked it up. Impulse is going to guide you to where to go. And the perfect house at the perfect price, with the perfect possibilities, are all going to come into play all at the right time. Be easy with yourself in this process. And make sure you are doing a lot of extensive meditating. So this thief is legit going to be out in the cold. Whatever they were manifesting for you, it's literally going to happen to them, right? And like in turn, you're getting like a brand new beginning. You're getting everything new. Like it's kind of like your heart's desires of creation are legit coming into being. And so whoever is your divine counterpart is literally going to know who you are and what you hold. Somebody's aged a lot because of the spell casting and because of the feeding on your energy. They legit don't even look like the same person. Like it's completely different. Or that could be how their internal soul feels, right? They just said to the victor goes the spoils. I think that's like a old Roman. Second story is somebody is feeling backstabbed because they fed into a friendship where this individual had a full cup and was constantly filling her friend's cup up, right? And there came a point where it was like, this is my highest timeline. I'm not going to dip. I'm not filling your cup for the sake of my cup, right? And so somebody said, screw it, I'm not going down a different road, and I'm going to stay and I'm going to create, and I'm going to hold my own, and I know my power is my pin, right? And like setting in with the finality of energy. Of like, I know what's bringing me my 10 of Pentacles, and this is not it. right? It doesn't even resonate in my field. And that like literally shifted somebody onto a lower timeline. And somebody is acquiring death and rebirth with a Hierophant, with the true magician, and birthing a new cycle, a baby. It's funny, they just said the girls. Yeah, so I would say during this time, just rest and recuperate and allow yourself to be in a creator's mind. Not worrying about what took place in the past, right? Because the past is the past. It's the road that was not chosen, right? Those people chose not to come with you. And that's like a non-factor, right? Because in the end, like, we all have our own journeys. And so as you're birthing a new cycle, like, you need to contemplate, like, how do you want your work-life balance to be? Like, who do you want to interact with? How do you want to play? Like, what is it going to take to incorporate this new energy into your field, right? Because, like, it's coming. And understand, like, everybody needs time to grow. And as long as you keep choosing a higher timeline, you keep identifying and saying, look, I know what's been done to me. It's not a factor of where I've been, but it's an access gate to me helping other people with where I'm going, right? When you flip it to service, then everything is understood, because again, you could not have accessed or seen those energy frequencies without experiencing that situation. In order to truly clear the grid, in order to truly access your gifts and your abilities, like, you had to see those energies. And so now you see what people are working with. You see the way people are operating. And you just give them the space they need to grow, and you allow it to shift, right? So many people think that they're further along than what they actually think until they meet somebody who has extrasensory gifts. All the clairs, all the psychic abilities, all the telepathic abilities are fully online. The ability to run your energy like nobody's business, to push out entities out of people's physical bodies, right? Not just in the physical, but in all of the realms. It's kind of like a Neo punch, right? And just because you can do all of that doesn't mean that you still don't allow those people to accrue and access their own karma. Your job is not to offer the karma. Your job is just to sit there and hold and allow them to choose which way they truly want to go, right? And then you surrender it and you release it, and you allow the creator to then come into play and allow their karma to unfold however it must or however it needs to for their own evolutionary journey, right? Because even if it's a lower timeline, even if they go back to sleep and they don't do any other work, like, you're still clearing the grid for that energy. Does that make sense? Like, whether or not they go back to sleep is irrelevant, right? You've already planted the seed of awakening. And so it sprouts in divine timing. It could be this lifetime. It could be a next lifetime. But, like, that is, like, that's how you're turning up the dial in the evolutionary cycle, right? Is through the eyes. It's activation. Through experience comes activation in karma. And I'm getting, like, the counterpart or the other person was also having to understand this thesis of sorts, right? It's the journey. It's the being the page to the self-sufficiency. And yeah. One of these. Okay, so I guess, do we need... Okay, never mind. That would be it. I love when that happens. It's like, no, here. Bam. The secrets of magical knowledge. The ability to channel secret, ancient knowledge from your culture and others. I believe like DNA access gives you access to like your ancestry, right? If you come from tribe lineage, if you come from beginning seed family, right? The ones that were originally on the planet prior to all of this playing with DNA, we say, you know, I mean they matched. Nobody was there, so we can't confirm or deny, right? Just a bunch of theories. But then there's also like soul gate access, where you have the ability to access your higher self, your Akashic records. Some people do have the ability of accessing collective consciousness records. Just take a couple of deep breaths in, allowing that energy to shift. Who knows? Maybe at some point I will do like a gatekeepers, like book club or something, where we go over like the grid work stuff that I know and how you grid work, and maybe read a couple of books in regards to that. I don't know yet. I am looking at starting a metaphysical like book club. If anybody's interested, that might be something that I'll be doing. So general healing, it's cuprite crystal and 7 yellow candles. It says alignments will vanish. In good health, I'll banish my illness. Let me be free. Ailments will vanish. In good health they will be. Banish this illness and let them be free. Take a deep breath and open up your wings in the back. Magical elevate allergies. Agonite crystal, 1 large potato, apple core, a pen, a small piece of paper, string, a white candle, and a planter to fill with soil. That's optional. I think it's because if the candle burns down. It just says reactions gone, allergy free, no more shall I suffer, so mote be. And again, everything is with intention. You can use the little saying and not do the other, right? Connect with the goddess, guides, or angels. Goshenite or titanium quartz crystal. A few sprinkles of mint, fresh or dried. Eucalyptus mint combined with incense sticks. Improve your family luck. 1 amber tumble stone for each member of the house. A citronella oil. 1 white candle for each member of the household. I'll fortune be gone. Good luck has begun. I clear this space with magical haste. And I want one of these. And then that will be a reading. If something in this resonated with you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. It is an energy exchange, and it's a lovely way to help the channel grow. Because the truth is I would love to clear 1 million people. Take a deep breath and release whatever's in the solar plex. So if you don't know, you are probably like 90% an earth angel, right? You have wings in your back. And your clairsentience could definitely be coming online. And you have to be really careful to not displace like your higher self for an entity that's attempting to impede your space. So always ask, like, are you my higher self? And are you 100% white light, Father's light, God's light? You say what you want, right? And that is going to separate like what and who you're talking to. And setting those boundaries and you know, coming into like your own space of the way that you unfold your mediumship and your clairaudience or clairsentience. It's not clairaudience. So you could be feeling a lot, right? You could be super, super raw. And like, make sure to take spiritual baths. Make sure to cleanse your frequency. Make sure to be aware of what you're listening to, what you're putting out into the world, how you're operating, and what you're feeding into your space. And consciously aware of when people are trying to throw their energy at you, right? You put up a wall, and or you can put up a sticky rose, right? And allow that to just kind of absorb everything that they're putting out there. Yeah. If you found this helpful, please let me know. And until next time, be well. Ciao.